So here we are in the COVID-19 pandemic, and you're wondering, can I still get a home loan? Well, yes, you can still get a home loan, but there's some special challenges. It's important now more than ever that you're in the hands of a real estate loan officer, a mortgage loan officer who knows how to navigate these troubled times. I've got Jamie Zeitz here with me from Homebridge Financial to give you some insights to assure you get the right loan at the right time. Jamie, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Wally. Good morning. I know that we've had many conversations over the years, and this one's just a little bit different. But as I like to say, whatever the circumstances are in this day and age, you just got to have the tools to navigate them. And that's certainly what we're doing, is just reaching a little deeper into our tool bag some days.
Well, Jamie, I see in the news that many of the big national lenders are changing the requirements to get a loan. I've heard tell of credit scores needing to be towards 700. That even down payments as high as 20%. Is that the norm, or are there workarounds for people that broaden the number of people that can get loans?
I think, Wally, this is a little bit no different than any other times. When you actually just focus on national media, you're going to get national news that doesn't necessarily apply to your market. So every lender is going to have different restrictions in this market environment. However, those are not the norm. The norm is anywhere from the 640 to 660 range on government loans, and still the conventional environment still goes down to 620 credit scores, and still as little as no % down payment if you're eligible for those. So I think there's plenty of misinformation in the market. That's not unusual. The most important thing is that people don't lose hope because they're reading national news, because there's plenty of opportunity out there, and the phones are ringing aplenty as people look to purchase homes in this day and age, and refinance homes for that matter.
How about time to close, Jamie? How has this whole crisis impacted the time required to get that loan approved and get to close?
Well, it's probably a loaded question, Wally. I think there was a time right as this pandemic was hitting when everybody got flooded with business just by chance with the rate environment. And that's kind of calmed down. In some ways, that's a good thing, as everybody's kind of got their feet under them. So while we love to see real estate agents write 30, 45-day contracts, which are more realistic, especially when you cannot control outside factors like appraisals and things of that nature, we have seen some loans go in and out in less than 3 weeks. Now, do we want to have that kind of pressure all the time? Not really, but it can happen. I would say if I'm a real estate agent, I would be realistic and write a 45-day contract to protect all parties. But we are seeing some things move quicker. It really comes down to all the parties involved as well.
So 45 is a good plan. If we can go quicker, so much the better. Jamie, you mentioned the refi market. How is this the right time to refi? Can we still get refis done?
Well, we certainly can. And I never say it's the right time, because I think everybody's situation will dictate that. While rates are still historically low, and it is a great time to look into it, it really matters what your goals are and all the questions we would ask about what your end result needs to be. Because I've told people several times this week that it's not the best of their interest to refinance right now, while at the same time we've had several new refinances go under lock for the future. So I really think that it's a great time to look into where you are and what your plans are going forward, and say, okay, can I better myself and meet some other goals by refinancing? And the other thing that you and I talk about a lot is what people are realizing is maybe the home they're in isn't exactly what they thought it was.
Right. Jamie, knowing you're truly a recognized expert in the renovation loan program area, how has this recent situation with the COVID impacted the ability to get and execute a renovation loan?
Well, it's a great question, and there is some misinformation in the market, but reality is there still exist, and they're still going on day to day, and it's still a great opportunity for people. What I really think in this marketplace for something like a renovation loan would be to really evaluate where you are in your home. I think a lot of people, Wally, are sitting at that kitchen table with their family around them in the last 3 to 4 weeks and not able to leave the house. And they're realizing, man, we've got some work to do in this home if it's going to be comfortable for our lifestyle going forward. And so it might be, okay, am I ready to sell this home? Or do I want to take the home that I live in and make it better? And that's really where we see some opportunity, that some of these people are living in a home that might need some customizing and updating, and they just don't know they can do it with the home loan they have or a new home loan versus having to save up cash to update that home.
You know, Jamie, what I really hear you saying is that there's nothing in the marketplace, that is, these new influences on the marketplace, the COVID-19, that's eliminating any of the things we wanted to do. We can still buy and get great loan products. We can still renovate and get loan products. We can still refinance and get loan products. The challenge is to be in the hands of an expert who can truly navigate these challenges, help you make the right choices in the program, and just move forward as though like it never happened.
Well, I think, Wally, you know how I feel. There's a lot of great people in our industry that are knowledgeable and working hard to make these things happen every day. I do think you need to be with someone local and reputable in this environment. I think that's very important, local and reputable, because every market is different. And there are some restrictions and limitations that have come that will affect some people. However, we don't need to have a negative outlook as a norm and say, oh my God, we're doom and gloom, when there's still plenty of opportunity in the market. I just think we need to make sure we do our homework and patch ourselves up with the right professional partners locally to know that there's plenty of opportunity out there, because there's so much negative news that we need to make sure we're sharing there's plenty of opportunity out there for people looking to either purchase, refinance, or renovate their current home.
Well, Jamie, for our real estate friends who would like to spend time with you virtually, what's the best way for them to reach out to you? What's the website?
Well, our website is jamiezeitz.com, and everybody can find us online socially, whether it's my name or at AskJZ. We're doing a lot of virtual teaching, much like yourself, Wally. We've got some classes coming up to specialize in condo financing. We've got some renovation classes coming up we're doing on the web for everybody. And we're excited about an event called Hope is Not a Plan, where we're going to talk about how to stay positive in these unsettling times. So that event should be coming out in the next week. So we just want to stay out there, stay positive, stay proactive, and let people know there's still plenty of opportunity, not only to grow your business, but to better yourself in these times when you think you're stuck at home. There's plenty of opportunity to get better and refine your tools and really get ready. So when this thing's all said and done, we can come out there and be better than we were before.
I love that. Positive and proactive. I subscribe to that wholeheartedly. I want to thank Jamie Zeitz for spending time with us. Know this, that you can get a loan to do virtually anything that you'd like to do. The challenge is, be sure you're dealing with professionals who are familiar and committed to you and committed to the process.